All right, here live at Exor Games, we're going to be cracking a box of Twilight Masqurade. All right, this comes out for our store tomorrow, and I believe globally the end of the month, correct? All right. So if you would like to do the honors there, Justin. I'm here with my colleagues Justin and Alex. We are going to be taking a look at this all new set, seeing if we can get some cool Pokemon.
As I understand, Justin will probably correct me, but I believe there's a few cards coming over from Japan that would be pretty big and standard, if I'm understanding that correctly.
Yes, Dragapult EX specifically.
I've heard a lot about this Dragapult.
Has been very, 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 very popular. It's been either you can just kind of throw it in a Charizard deck, but it works great by itself with Xatu.
All right.
That's probably not the starting team, but
Yeah, feel free to watch.
Enhanced Hammer, that's another frankly frustrating one. And the Iron Leaves.
There's also like a number of really cool full art collector cards. Blood Moon Ursaluna is going to be one of the sought after cards for a lot of collectors.
Indeed.
Just because the creature's just so good in just the regular games.
Festival 8's something I've been kind of taking a look at too. It's not really all that great, but it's at least intriguing. Frostlass is another one. It may have a spot in something just because of its ability.
I was about to say the ability.
The ability is okay, however, it puts damage counters on itself, which, you know, it's a bit of a trade-off.
No crazy special illustrations yet. I'm not expecting to see any.
To my knowledge, the pull rates have been dramatically dropped after Paradox Rift, so like Temple of Forces.
Yeah.
And,
apparently they're closer to how they were in the Sword and Shield era, is my understanding currently. So we won't be getting any crazy Obsidian Flames draw rates anytime soon.
And Palafin EX!
Hey, cool!
Josh, you know what to do. Palafin EX is absolutely crazy. Stage 1 that has 340 HP, does 250 damage for 1 energy during your next turn. This Pokemon can attack. However, it's difficult to get this card onto the battlefield, or into play, if you will, simply because of its ability to put this Pokemon into play only with the effect of Palafin's 0 to Hero ability. If we pull Palafin, I'll be able to show you that one.
This is our first EX card so far. Pretty excited. I'm really hoping you see...
Here, do you want to sleeve that one up for us there, Alex?
I'm really hoping you see ourselves in Ogre Pong.
So pretty much, the way this deck works, Gyarados will probably be your main deck. Use your this Gyarados has... It takes a lot of courage up.
I haven't seen this one yet.
I like the art.
Yeah, that is okay.
This one is a lot of energy for...
Not overly playable, but once again, it's okay.
And by the time we upload this video, I just want to let everybody know who's watching. These cards will be available on exorgames.com, our great website there. We ship North America wide.
Creepy. People will probably be after that.
The reason you hear a bit of commotion in the background is we're having our final pre-release for Twilight Masqurade this evening. Oh, there we go. There's an alt art.
Okie as well. Let's look at Fionn first. That is absolutely gorgeous with like all the Whalmers in the background. Whale Lord as well. That is beautiful. Not good competitively to my knowledge, but...
The card is absolutely gorgeous. I love the artwork, and just like any other Scarlet and Violet holofoil, that's just fantastic.
Okie dokie. You know what to do there?
Okie dokie is really interesting because it just kind of looks like an okay Pokemon at first glance, but if you read the ability, if it has any dark energy attached to it, it gets plus 100 HP and its attacks do 100 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So essentially it's for fighting dark. It does 170 damage on a Pokemon that has 230 health that is a one prizer. So Not bad, is interesting. Don't know if it'll see play. I like it. I'll probably make a deck with it. Probably not a good one, but a deck.
For anybody who's not really aware, Twilight Masquerade is going to have a lot of Pokemon that were featured in the Scarlet Violet Teal Mask DLC pack. So we are going
This
to...
is the all new set.
No.
No.
Sorry, champ. You gotta wait a little bit. But yeah, no. So if there's a Pokemon you really loved from that DLC, odds are you're gonna see it in this pack.
Yeah, specifically the Teal Mask. You did say that, right?
Teal Mask.
I zoned up for a second.
Specifically Teal Mask.
Yeah.
I believe the last set had a number of the legendaries that appeared in Blueberry Academy.
We're actually just doing a video for our YouTube channel to be uploaded tomorrow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Today, by the time you see this.
Yep.
Oh, I love that Abra.
Tatsugiri. Tatsugiri is so good. If any of you players out there remember just Mew from, I think, Celebrations, it's essentially the same thing except you search for a supporter. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may look at the top 6 cards of your deck, reveal a supporter card you find there, put it into your hand, and shuffle the other cards back into your deck. So that's going to be a one-of in a whole bunch of decks.
Yeah. So even just these artwork here on the basic cards is just absolutely fantastic.
Whoop.
What do we got here?
Oh,
Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon EX.
This is the one you showed me earlier today.
I'm not excited about this.
The artwork's
Because you think you're going to face it a lot.
Well, yes. Knowing a couple of the players here.
Here, let me get a real good look at this one here.
The artwork on the Ogerpon cards specifically is just absolutely amazing.
So that ability right there, that's a lot of powerful words right there.
Infuriating.
Yeah. Oh, your Pokemon has an ability? Oh no.
There's a couple that would be able to take care of it, like Iron Hands EX with its secondary attack, if it's boosted a little bit at least.
Yeah.
That one should be safe.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Here, get that bad boy over here.
There we go there.
That is just gorgeous. I love it so much. I might actually end up having to buy this card. It is terrific.
Hey, and that would be one less in the playing pool.
Tatsugiri again. Carmine. It's actually not bad, Carmine. I think it's going to be fairly useful in, oh my goodness, Lugia V-Star. Because it's just Professor's Research, except slightly better because you can play it on your first turn. Zapdos. Purdy card. Not overly good.
Nice rainbow foiling at least. I do have to say, like, moving to the silver borders really
good choice.
Really brought out the
Great
foiling,
choice.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Really makes the cards absolutely pop and just looks terrific.
Froggy.
There we go.
Another Yukimori art card. We find a Greninja EX. That's one that may see a little bit of play.
Might have to fight you for it if I see it.
Diplin! Oh, foil Tatsugiri. Set that aside. 9 and oh god. Oh boy, Palafin.
Palafin EX all
Josh.
dart.
Josh. I love this artwork a lot. I like the design in the back.
We can actually compare the two artworks for the people at home between the illustration and the regular.
Very cool.
Very, very nice. Very nice. There you go. Get that guy in the sleeve there. Love the texturing on these cards. Too bad once you get them in the sleeve, you don't really notice it as much.
Yeah, agreed.
But the feeling of the cards just feels premium. It feels really, really nice.
So far out of about 10 packs, we've had 4 alt arts, which is pretty cool.
Or hits in general, at least.
Oh, yeah. No, I think we've had like a number so far where I'm pretty happy with what we're kind of getting out of these packs.
I like the zine.
Ooh, there we go.
Artwork's really nice. The trees or whatever that is in the background do pop, but once again,
Absolutely love it. I'm highly impressed with this era of Pokemon card art on the basics.
yeah.
Oh, here
Although
we
the basics do have their own charm. What?
Actually, this is one of the new Pokemon that'll be showing up, isn't it?
Yeah. Looks nice.
Right?
Yeah.
Straight from the DLC. Looks great.
Aaron. Poltergeist again.
Beautiful. Verse.
Chimeco and Infernape. Infernape's pretty good. Again, it's you know, it's a single prizer that can deal a significant amount of damage. Has a pretty decent ability to be able to accelerate energy for itself. But it's on a stage 2, which tends to make things a little harder to play.
Well, you gotta balance the game somehow.
Yeah.
There has to be a challenge where it's like Thursday and we get Thursday and Friday off school.
Douglas.
Yeah, once.
This is very good in draft. Or building battle, if you will. Diplin again.
Hey, Diplin. I had a nice conversation with a younger fella about how much he loved Diplin.
Oh, I love
and,
Diplin.
and I was like, I've never heard of that Pokemon.
It's definitely been one of the stand-ups of the...
Rubbabass! Rubbabass is fun.
Here we go.
I have this card, and it didn't really make sense to me. It's obviously it's in a very public place, but the description reads, Probopass radiates such a powerful magnetic field that nearby electrical appliances are rendered useless while it's around. It's in the middle of a city. That's
Should be in a kitchen with like a toaster attached to it or
Yeah.
something.
There we go. I love the artwork on that. Here you go. Let's go ahead and show that to people at home.
And there's the quote there.
It will go
So
down
good.
YouTube. Definitely not that. It'll go down.
I didn't realize there was a field.
No way you're giving me
And the other Applin's better. Hopefully we see that. Hopefully we see the alter to that. I love it. It's probably one of my favorite alt arts, if not my number 1 favorite alt art from the entire set.
What specific card are you hoping to see out of the polls here, Justin?
Got Ogrepon, Teal Mask Ogrepon. This is one of the ones that may see some play. It's decent just as a grass attacker, but it's a fairly high attack cost. There's other Pokemon that do a similar thing for a cheaper price when it comes to energy, but
All
the
right.
ability's decent though.
I love Ogrepon. Such an adorable little Pokemon, and I absolutely love the story about it and its original trainer. Just I love the lore around Pokemon sometimes. It's just really, really nice.
Fetched.
Oh, got to make sure you're reading all the abilities.
Yeah,
Know what you're going to be possibly facing.
absolutely. Lucy. Might see some play. Ogre's Mask. This one's kind of interesting. Choose a Pokemon EX in your discard pile that has Ogrepon in its name. Switch it with one of your Pokemon EX in play that also has Ogrepon in its name. Any attached cards, damage counter, special conditions, turns in play, and any other effects remain on the new Pokemon. So it's essentially if you have, say, Teal Mask Ogrepon in your discard pile,
Along with.
and then you have Cornerstone Mask Ogrepon in play, you can play this to put this one into your discard pile and this one on top, back into play, with
Okay.
all the effects and energy, literally everything that had to do with this Pokemon.
I can see that being I can see that being useful.
It depends on what the other Pokemon do. And Luxray EX. I have not read this one yet.
I have this. Well, I'm not.
That seems like it's up Josh's alley. As in, it's mildly mean. Fun.
I have nothing.
I'm winning like 2 weeks ago, so.
It's Green. Sandias Drippy.
Okay, so look for champion.
Ooh, reverse Holo Drippy. Tails and Sinistra. Wow.
They're doing a live
70 HP on a stage 1. That ain't
That
good.
is not good.
That's not great. I mean, to be fair, it's both its attacks only cost 1 energy.
But it's very glass cannon.
But it's, yeah, exactly.
Oh, Chris, TWM.
So you can search for
Litwick, absolutely adorable.
it's a tool card that gives you an attack.
Boomerang energy seems pretty useful. It's kind of hard to say though because a lot of the Pokemon that discard energy for their attacks discard basic energy, like Raging Bolt, for example, Raging Bolt EX specifically. However, there are some like Greninja EX, which hopefully we'll see, that do just discard energy in general, and this would just go right back to it. So could we see some play? I am not sure. Palafin, here's that 0 to hero ability I was talking about. Alright. Once during your turn when this Pokemon moves from the active spot to the bench, you may search your deck for a Palafin EX and switch it with this Pokemon. Any attached cards, damage counter, special conditions, turns in play, and other effects remain on the new Pokemon. If you switched a Pokemon in this way, put this card into your deck, then shuffle your deck. So that's what I mean by you have to have the Finizen in play and then evolve it into Palafin, switch Palafin from the active spot to the bench, and then
So that you could do a 250 attack with one energy.
For one energy, yeah. So it does take a bit of work, but it will work, I imagine at least.
That's actually extremely similar.
It seems kind of janky, and I'm into it.
That's actually extremely similar to how he actually works in the games itself. So
Yeah, exactly.
really, really nice reference. Really nice little detail there from the Pokemon Company.
Yeah. Open. Come on. Cooperate.
I didn't really need my card, so. Oh wait, that's right, I may have.
Brigadier.
I think we'll be up on 60 characters and we'll start playing.
Applin. This is the other Applin. Just basically find a friend, search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, put it in your hand, shuffle your deck. Significantly better than the other one, which does next to nothing. Wacky. And Pheasantipity. Okay. I imagine Pheasantipity will see some play. It has a similar concept of an ability to the Okidogi. Yeah, if this Pokemon has any dark energy attached and is damaged by an attack, flip a coin. If heads, prevent that damage. So it basically gives it another way to live, similar to Okidogi. But I think Pheasantipity is just so much better because its attack scales as well, as in it just deals more and more. It can deal an infinite amount of damage, technically. This attack does 30 more damage for each energy attached to this Pokemon. So you just have it on the bench, load it up with energy. You can do that using Xatu specifically, and then move it up to the front and throw a dark energy on it, and then your opponent may not be able to damage it at all, like a 50-50 chance every time they hit it, which is just crazy. I know I'm going to be making a Pheasantipity deck. Pheasantipity Xatu with like maybe Mimikyu with Safeguard. That'll be fun for me.
All right, looks like we're almost halfway through the box.
So far, despite the lower pull rates, we've actually gotten a number of really, really nice cards, which I'm, of course, really happy about. And I'm sure you guys at home here are happy about. If you just hop over to our website, you might be able to snag yourself one before we sell out.
And Full Art Hassel. Hassel seems like okay, but like there's just better supporters to play. Very pretty though.
Awesome.
There we go. I'm gonna get that guy to sleep.
Sleeve that one, and then I'd like to show everyone a little bit of a closer
100%.
view.
The trainers have been really, really nice. And I can't really complain. I think there's been a lot of really, really awesome trainers that are introduced in the Scarlet and Violet games, and Hazel's actually one of them.
Do you have an ace spec? He is a prime catcher. 10 minutes. For the TM specifically, they have like extra text that says you can use Scarlet and Violet. Normally though, regular time will say just
Green and Zestra again.
Not bad.
Yeah, I would call that a bad pack.
Yeah, they happen. Not every pack is going to be a winner,
No, exactly.
but so far,
That's what makes cracking packs so fun.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you get that God pack, as it were.
and
Tinglu. Seems like we're in a dead spot.
going to happen.
in the box.
It's going to happen. We had a number of really great pulls so far. What was it? We got Fetizim, we got Okidogi, we got a number of illustrated cards.
The Scroll EX is a little more general. It's just I can't use effects of the tags on your Pokemon that have it.
Lucky Helmet, that's like pretty good. It's just when it's attached to a Pokemon, if it's dealt damage, you draw 2 cards, even if it's knocked out. If you don't run any tools, this is just, there's no reason to not run this one. Like, it's just extra card draw when it gets hit, and it's gonna get hit.
Card advantage is a
Right?
thing.
Yeah, exactly. In literally every single trading card game. Card advantage is important. But catching set is really good for grass decks, which is why I think Ogerpon's a little more viable, specifically Teal Mask Ogerpon. Heatran stinks. it's just not very
I
good.
don't know. I think a lot of the younger players really like Heatran, so I think
Yeah.
it still finds way into some decks.
Draycloak. Now, Draycloak is very interesting, seeing as it's already decent by itself, just with its recon directive. Once during your turn, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put one of them in your hand, put the other on the bottom of your deck. And then it hasn't even fully evolved yet, and the fully evolved version is spooky, to say the least. Hopefully we pull Dragapult. I really want to see a Dragapult.
Alright, here we go.
Nope.
It's alright. That is quite okay.
We're recording a video. Yeah.
Yeah, we're cracking these packs for people
Posting it to
who
our channel.
don't have access to an LGS and might be interested in buying these cards off our site.
There's an Alt Art EV in here that is absolutely adorable. I'm excited to see that one eventually. Comment again for you. Infernape.
Hey, nice.
Beautiful. Love this artwork. Infernape, I'm a little biased. Infernape's my favorite starter. But like, just
Technically not starter. Evolution,
Starter
not
evolution.
starter.
okay. If you want to be that nitpicky, Gorsh.
Anything good?
Infernape.
Anything else?
Infernape.
I don't know. I think Infernape was.
Yes, we do have Ogerpon.
we do
You are
have
correct.
Ogerpon, yeah.
He's trying to make an Ogerpon deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but here we go. Here's a better look at the artwork there. Just look at that. Infernape is at this point, I'd say, one of the legacy evolution, and he's just gorgeous. I love the references on Wukong.
This is all belongs to this one.
I just love
I
it.
can't.
Can I buy it from this one?
Yeah. As soon as this video goes up.
How long? How much is it?
No idea.
We'll have to look
$1
into
million.
Approximately.
Approximately.
Oh, that sucks.
Cook, reverse hollow cook. I want that desperately. Ooh. Cornerstone, mask, Ogerpon again.
Here we go.
It's the regular artwork.
That room looks great.
I know.
Another Ogerpon?
Oh, yeah.
They got another.
Again. Not excited to see it in play, but
I do find it interesting that, the Twilight Masquerade, they really leaned into the masks.
well, yeah, of course, the whole DLC of the Teal Mask DLC was entirely based around
So there's 5
Ogerpon and the mask, the festival or whatever it was. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I played it. Festival grounds.
There's the ogre's mask item.
Alex,
There's
would you
that
be able to
one
clean up those? Yeah.
Let's get that. I'm just gonna move these over here for now.
Once during a tournament, major record saves. That seems pretty okay. Another, Jesus, stage 1 that has 300 health.
That's a lot.
You can just tank a lot of stuff. I don't know. It just kind of seems like a middle of the road Pokemon. Draw until you have 6 cards in hand is always decent, but again.
There we go. That's a really nice Blissey artwork there.
If you guys are all gonna
I
put this
love the
up
little
in the
detail
store
there.
for sale.
The little holographic
You guys are gonna put
stars.
this up in the store for sale.
You just kind of need to tilt the card just right. Just kind of get. Once again, it's a really amazing.
Oh yeah, I got
quality.
it good there.
Yeah, look at that.
Crazy how the artwork has massively has gotten cooler over the
Yeah.
years. But, like the back has to stay the same,
Yeah.
even though everyone uses sleeves.
Well, it's primarily because it's to keep things consistent. You know.
Oh, there's that Palafin we discussed earlier.
Yes, indeed. Enamorous. If any of your Pokemon in play are the same type as any of your Pokemon. Huh. Cool. I can see that in a couple decks. With cards that have now rotated, but still. There's like, I forget, I think it was like a... Oh my gosh. Smeargle. There was a Smeargle that had, or Kecleon maybe.
I'm sure
For every type of basic energy that was attached to it, it was that type. So you just have every type on your bench, then it'll just consistently deal 200 damage. But that's a lot for a bit of damage.
I know Corbin and Charlotte. Cool.
Win.
I answered you, Corbin.
La baby. Ludwig. Mariana.
Alright, here we go.
I don't bundle Festival Grounds. Kilowatt. Jinx. And nothing. Sick.
It's another heat
What?
trend.
Yeah, I was about to say, no love for Heatran. Apparently. No love for Heatran.
As a Pokemon, yes, I love it. That card's just not good, though. You know, 4 retreat cost.
All right, this is the challenge there, deck builders in Pokemon Land. Make this a thing.
I would love to see anyone try.
Do it just to spite Justin, and then you bring it over to our store here at Exor Games, and you beat him with it.
Already updated?
Try.
Alright.
Please.
We, of course, have our
an
competitive...
A-spec. There is an A-spec in here.
We have our competitive Pokemon nights on Wednesdays. On Sundays, we've got our Pokemon Club, which is what we're at right now.
Scoop Up Cyclone. That's one of the lesser ones, but still not a bad card.
Nice.
Just straight up put one of your Pokemon and all attached cards in your hand. Not bad.
There we go. Actually, I'm not sure if we were able to show this last time, but they've actually been doing this cool new border for some of the trainer cards. I believe it was just introduced in the last set, wasn't it?
Correct.
Yeah, so it's been really, really nice.
Talking about the A-Spec border?
Oh yeah,
The
it's
border,
gorgeous.
the type of foiling on it is fantastic as well.
Oh yeah.
It's really hard to see.
That was
It's hard
just
to
your
pick
that
up,
was
but
just your
it's-
thumb there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can
It's
see
hard
the
to
foiling
see,
now.
but
Yeah,
like there's it's kind of got like
diamonds.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I hope it picked up there a
They
little
haven't
bit.
really done
And then
anything.
just Tim has Pokemon.
They haven't really done anything
You
like
disrespect
that
my
kind of
Pokemon,
craziness in
Pokemon
trainer cards since I
disrespect
believe the XY era. So it's really nice to see them experiment with
There's a whole box.
trainer cards.
Yeah. And I want the other Pokemon.
Yeah, these cards will be available at exorgames.com at our store here in Charlottetown. Likely sometime tomorrow.
Can I place an order on it?
Oh crap! Unfair stamp. Jeez. Okay.
is unfair.
That was back to back A-specs. That was fun.
Here, just move your fingers just a little bit. There
Unfair
you go.
stamp is easily the best one in this set. It's probably the second best, maybe third best A-spec that's been printed so far. Just with Twilight Masquerade and also, oh my gosh, what was the other set? What was the other
Temporal
set?
Forces.
Temporal Forces. Thank you. Yeah. Just if you can use it only if your opponent, if any of your Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn. Each player shuffles their hand into their deck. Then you draw 5 cards, and your opponent's draws 2 on an item. That is insane. Just
Absolutely.
crazy.
Can I place an order on the Upper Pony X?
It's not on yet, so no.
Yeah. Once it's on our website, just you're gonna have to keep your eyes glued. Maybe add it to your wish list, and hopefully, if you're lucky, you'll be able to snap it up before one of our lovely viewers at home.
What if I don't have the money as soon as it comes available?
You can order it for pickup in store in that case.
Or you
And pay
can-
in store
Then
as
what if I
well.
don't have the money when it...
Well, then why are you ordering it?
And let's not forget for our viewers at home, if you make an order on exorgames.com and you can't immediately afford what you are ordering, there's always an option to Zazzle if you're going to perform a local pickup.
Yeah, Sezzle's really good.
Alexam.
All right, how many packs are we left to?
6
6 packs left. Last quarter of the box.
Are you gonna buy the other one? Alright, we'll get some more next time.
Alright. Tangrowth.
It's funny, the artwork for that dark card there makes it look like it's confetti foiled almost
Yeah.
through the camera screen.
Oh, cool. Oh. Sunflora. That
Nice.
is adorable.
Yes.
That is adorable.
Another one.
That's so cute.
I love it.
I love it too.
Sunflora was one of
Oh, and then your favorite.
another Heatran, but let's get a close up here on the Sunflora here. It is one of my favorite Pokemon that was introduced in Johto in Gold and Silver way back in the day. And I think it's due for a regional form. Maybe we might see it in the new Pokemon game coming up. But for now, I love that card. I love that artwork. I love Sunflora.
Uchiha. Hello's Hand, Timba, Spinnerack, Hassel, Ducklet, Polyrath, and Infernape once again.
Yeah.
Alright, 4 packs left.
Great. Hopefully we can get ourselves one of the really big chase cards. Either the
Oh, we already did.
no.
The unfair stamp. That's easily one of the best cards in the entire set, if not the best.
But I'm really hoping we get ourselves that special illustration. Blood
Let
Moon
me
or
just
Saluna.
focus up here. Perfect.
Really great.
You can buy him.
Monkey Dory. That's the last of that trifecta that has the dark type ability.
The Adrena ability.
I think so actually. They're all something. To do
I'm
with
pretty
dark
sure
types.
Adrena something.
Yeah.
Compared to the other two members of the trio, how would you feel Monkey Dory kind of compares to the others?
It's okay. It's not great. It's not bad. I wouldn't include it in my list, but it's because it just moves damage counters, which granted heals your own and damages your opponent, but it's got to have that dedicated kind of dark energy to it, which you would want to dedicate to the others instead. So, not the best thing to put in instead of the other ones.
I had about 3 Infernapes.
Yeah. What, 4 including the altar?
I believe so, yes. But we've gotten a lot of heat trains.
Alright. This is the second last pack.
Can I get you to kind of spread those out for me there to do like a nice
Dory
shot
again.
at the end?
Very, very last pack.
All right. Last pack luck.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Let me just focus up there.
We got something.
Perfect.
I don't think it's a gigantic hit, but
Found a number of really, really nice pulls throughout the entire opening here. Just gonna move these Tatsugiris out of the way.
and Wellspring Mask Ogrepon EX.
Nice. Now we have
Okay,
the
that's
entire
not
trio.
too bad. No, we don't. We're missing the Hearthflame Mask, Fire type. So yeah, you may shuffle 3 energy from this Pokemon into your deck. If you do, this attack does 120 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. That's not bad.
Attacking bench Pokemon.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I mean, there are a couple ways you can prevent that, especially with Manaphy. Manaphy and, oh gosh, what's Rabska. There's a Rabska that was released in Temporal Forces that prevents anything being done to your bench Pokemon, but yeah. Awesome.
All right, so good little pile of cards right there. This is some of the things that you could look forward to when opening up your very own Twilight Masquerade packs. And then, of course, let's go through some of our bigger hits there. Unfair Stamp. That's a good one for sure.
Just from an artwork perspective, this set is just absolutely killer. I'm sure collectors,
100%.
I'm sure our collectors at home will absolutely love a ton of these cards. I have a feeling a lot of them, as soon as they enter the shop, will probably immediately leave through the door. And so, honestly, I can't be any happier. I know I was really excited for this set.
I got 3 energies.
I got another emergency jelly again. I always do.
I'm biased and love the shiny. No, it's just funny. I was like, I've never gotten 3 energies out of 6 cards. What did you get?
All right. So thank you very much to Justin and Alex for joining me here for this video. Thank you very much to our community for joining along and watching this. And these cards will all be available at exorgames.com as soon as we get this video loaded up. Happy pulling cards.